Hello, I welcome you all to this another interesting screencast. And the problem reads determine the components of the support reactions at the fixed support A on the cantilever beam. This problem is coming from the engineering mechanics textbook, 13th edition by R.C. Hibbeler. Right, so we have a cantilever beam, and it is fixed at this point A, right? And we have a point load of 6 kilonewton and another point load of 4 kilonewtons. And we have been asked to find the reactions at the support A of this cantilever beam. So to start with, we are going to draw the free body diagram. This is a fixed support, therefore it means it's going to restrain this cantilever beam at support A to translate either in the Y it will be restrained, or in the X it will be restrained, or the rotation, this will be restrained, and therefore we're going to have reaction forces. So let's draw the free body diagram. So we expect to have a reaction force in the X direction if this is our coordinate system. Okay, this is our X, this is our Y, these are all positive, and we have our moment like so, which is also positive in that manner. So this is AX, right? And then we have a vertical reaction, which is AY, okay? And then we have a moment reaction in this direction, which is sorry, I just want to write this. Okay, so we have a moment in this direction like this, so we are calling this one as MA. Right, so having said that, let's also find the components of our force 4 kilonewton, because it's applied at an angle of 30 degrees with respect to the x-axis. Right, 30 clockwise from the positive x-axis. So we expect to have a component in this direction, and this component is going to be equal to 4 cos 30, right? And then we'll have another component in this direction which comes down, and this one is going to be equal to 4 sine 30, okay, which is basically equal to 2, right? Because sine 30 is 0.5. So once we've resolved this force into the x and the y direction, we can go ahead to now start calculating the support reactions at A. So what do? We are going to what do we do here? Okay, so we can start with finding the moment. Okay, so we're going to take moments about point A. So say summation of moments about point A equal to 0, anti-clockwise being our reference moment. So we are going to have a negative moment clockwise due to 6 kilonewton force, so it will be 6 times 1.5, right? What else? So we are going to have there is this distance here that I just need to calculate, the horizontal distance, this one here. Alright, I calculate it in advance. Okay, so this one is going to be equal to the length, this 1.5, this length for this member that is bent, which is a 1.5 meters. So this is going to be equal to 1.5 cos 30, right? 30 degrees. Okay, we also need this one there, right? We also need this one. This one is going to be equal to 1.5 sine 30. Right. So with that information, let's go ahead. So we have minus 6 times 1.5, and then we have these other components that also give us a negative moment. So it will be minus 4 sine 30 times 3. So 1.5 plus 1.5, that's 3, right? Then plus 1 plus this one. All right. So we have 1.5. 1.5 plus 1.5 plus 1.5 cos 30, right? Okay, what else? Again, minus this other moment due to the horizontal force. So this one is minus. Let me indicate a minus there. I indicate a minus there at the very end. Minus, what do we have as a 4 cos 30 times 1.5 sine 30. Okay, is equal to plus this moment itself, MA, is equal to 0. Therefore, our MA will be equal to, you can grab your calculator. Alright, so we have what do we have? We have 6 by 1.5, 6 by 1.5, and then a plus 4 sine 30, which is a 2, okay, times 3 plus 1.5 cos 30. Then we have 4 cos 30 by 1.5 sine 30. Alright, let me just check and go through my work. Okay, I think this is fine. So what do we get? I get a 20, 20.2 Newton meters. Okay, let me just go through again quickly. By 1.5, okay, times 3 plus 1.5 cos 30, plus 4 cos 30 by 0.75, 20.2. Right, so found the moment, which is fine. So let's go ahead and find the other forces. So say summation of forces in the x direction is equal to 0. this direction being our reference positive. So we have AX plus 4 cos 30. What else? That's all is equal to 0. And therefore, our AX, we change direction, is minus, let's calculate it. What is 4 cos 30? It's a 3.46. 3.46 newtons. Alright. Then we have summation of forces in the y direction. Okay, in that direction being our positive reference. We have AY minus 6 kilonewtons, then minus a 4 sine 30, which is a 2, right? What else? I think that's all is equal to 0. Therefore, my AY here is going to be equal to 8, right? 6 and the 2 there. Okay, newtons. Alright. So I guess we are done. So if we were to write this, I'll just change the arrow for AX. Instead of pointing that side, it will point the other way around like that. Okay, I think basically that's about it. So we have AX, okay, in this direction, pointing in that direction like this, is going to be equal to 3.46 newtons. We have AY, the same direction maintains. This is going to be equal to 8, this is kilonewtons. Okay, these were kilonewtons. Sorry, I was indicating them just as newtons. These were supposed to be kilonewton in that manner. Right. Kilonewtons. And then we have MA. MA still maintains in that direction. And our MA is equal to a 20.2 kilonewton meters. Right. I think this is about it. And I hope the video was helpful. If it was, give me a thumbs up, like my video, subscribe, and share my videos. Bye bye, and see you in my next screencast.